And I always watch your podcast, but I didn't get your take on Shakur Stevenson. If you get a chance to watch his fight this past Saturday, what was your thoughts on it, man, and the way things are, his interactions on Twitter and everything?
Look, Shakur is one of the most talented fighters in the world. Pound for pound, talent-wise, I think he's one of the most talented fighters in the world. The only thing with him is his fights are not too with too excitement. That he doesn't fight too excited, so it doesn't help him. People could walk out, come back, go to the bathroom, buy a beer, and they're still going to be seeing the same thing. You see somebody like Tank, you don't want to leave your seat because you don't know when that fight's going to end. You see somebody like Bam, you don't leave your seat because you don't know what's going to happen. Vergil Ortiz, you don't leave because you don't know when he's going to knock out his opponent. It could be the first minute of the fight, like his last two fights. It could go 6 or 7 rounds, but you don't know when that's going to happen. And the list goes on. I think with Shakur, he just fights so good and so perfect that's all he does. And he's going to go rounds, and he's more likely he's going to go the distance. So that's why people are giving him so much, and that's what fans want to see too. Somebody that puts up a little more excitement into fights. So can we blame him? He's still winning. He's still doing his job.
If he wins at the end of the day, you can't say much, Robert.
Exactly. He's still going to be winning, and he's still making
He'll
good
win
plays.
another 10 fights like that. Oh, well, that's what it is.
Good for him. What I would do is tell him to ignore everything you hear. Just keep fighting and do your thing. Who cares? You're the one in the ring. You're the one making the money. Because he's making millions. He's making a lot of money. So just keep doing it and retiring. Who cares? At the end of the day, it's only going to be him and his family, his wife, kids, whatever. And that's all he needs to worry about.
Last thing, Oscar, speaking of Oscar potentially signing Shakur, William Cepeda, he has on the roster. That's a big fight for him. Gervonta Davis, you mentioned them. Can those guys bring out a more exciting version of Shakur Stevenson? Because I know I've heard a few people say that maybe it takes a fighter like that, a fighter of his level.
I think Gervonta Cepeda will, because Gervonta Cepeda is going to put that pressure, and he's going to make him, Even though, we've seen Shakur against Dos Santos, I think it would be different, because now Shakur knows that he can't do what he did with Dos Santos for 12 rounds. I think with Gervonta Cepeda, I think Gervonta Cepeda will bring something out of Shakur to force him to fight. So I wouldn't mind seeing it, But we also have more fighters in the ranks, bringing out my own fighter, Raymond Morataya. He's up there, he's ready. He would take a shot against Shakur, would take a shot against Camarón Cepeda, would take a shot against Loma, whoever it is, that's all we're waiting. Just like Camarón Cepeda is waiting for that opportunity, so is Raymond. So, Camarón Cepeda is number 1 in all organizations, Raymond is number 2 in most of the organizations, so we're just waiting for our turn, and it doesn't matter who it is. Camarón Cepeda will put up a great fight against any of those guys, and so will Raymond.
Last thing, 135 is hot. Gervonta Davis versus Lomachenko looks like it's heating up in negotiations. What do you think about Gervonta versus Lomachenko?
I love Lomachenko. I think, at this point, I think Tank's just too strong because he's a lot younger. Maybe Loma, we've probably seen the best out of him, but I love Loma. 5 years ago, I would pick Loma easy.
Mm-hmm. So you're going with Tank?
I think I'll go with Tank.
Yeah.
But I still wouldn't be surprised because I love Loma. I love his style. He's one of my favorite fighters. I would love to see him pull it off too.
Cool. Appreciate that, Robert. Possible. Yeah, thank you, Robert. Like always, appreciate it.